Imagine walking through a dense jungle, the air thick with humidity, every breath heavy and damp. The ground beneath your boots is soft with layers of fallen leaves, each step muffled into silence. Birds chatter overhead, but the deeper you go, the quieter it becomes. The jungle has a way of warning you. Sometimes the silence itself is a message, then a sound, a faint crunch, a twig snapping behind you. You stop. Slowly, you turn your head. And that's when you see it. A tiger. Orange and black stripes ripple across its powerful frame, muscles coiled like springs beneath its skin. Its golden eyes lock on yours, unblinking, deliberate, calculating. In that moment, every instinct in your body screams panic. Your heart races, your legs beg to run, but panic is the one thing that will get you killed. The question is, what do you do next? How do you survive an encounter with one of the most efficient predators on Earth? Understanding the tiger. The first truth you must understand is this. Tigers are not reckless killers. They are strategic hunters. Unlike lions, who sometimes roar before a charge, a tiger's weapon is silence. They are ambush predators, relying on stealth and patience. By the time you see a tiger, chances are it has already seen you for a long time. Wildlife experts say tigers can stalk prey for hours, moving in perfect silence, their paws designed to land without a sound. Their striped coats aren't just beautiful, they're camouflage, breaking up their outline in the tall grass and forest shadows. When a tiger appears in front of you, it's rarely by accident. You've already been chosen as something worth investigating, and that's why your first response matters more than anything else. Rule number 1. Do not run. Your instincts will scream at you to flee, to sprint as fast as possible away from danger. But to a tiger, running flips a switch inside its brain. Suddenly, you are not a person. You are prey. Tigers can reach speeds of 40 miles per hour in short bursts. No human alive can outrun that. If you run, you trigger the chase response, and you won't survive it. So you must resist the urge to run. Survival begins with stillness. Standing your ground. Turn to face the tiger directly, but avoid a hard, aggressive stare. It can be taken as a challenge. Instead, keep your eyes on it while maintaining a strong but non-threatening posture. Then, make yourself look bigger. Raise your arms, open your jacket, lift your backpack above your head. In nature, size often equals power. Some villagers in India even wear masks on the back of their heads when working near tiger territory. Why? Because tigers prefer to attack from behind. A mask gives the illusion that they are always being watched, and that alone can be enough to prevent an ambush. The goal isn't to threaten the tiger, it's to convince it that you're not worth the risk. Why tigers attack? Here's something most people don't realize. Tigers rarely attack humans unless they feel threatened, are starving, or have lost the ability to hunt their natural prey. Elderly or injured tigers sometimes turn to humans out of desperation. And in areas like the Sundarbans mangrove forest of India and Bangladesh, where human activity overlaps with tiger territory, encounters are tragically common. This means that if a tiger is standing before you, it might not be hunting you. It might just be testing you. If you show fear, you look weak. If you show confidence, you signal, "I am not easy prey." Backing away slowly. Once you've established eye contact and made yourself look larger, begin to speak in a calm, firm voice. This helps steady your own nerves and signals awareness. Then slowly back away. Do not turn your back. Do not crouch down. Do not make sudden movements. Imagine there's an invisible line between you and the tiger. Your goal is to retreat without crossing that line too quickly. Every step should say, "I see you and I respect your space." What if it charges? This is where survival gets terrifying. Tigers sometimes use bluff charges, lunging forward suddenly just to see your reaction. If you scream, run, or collapse, the tiger knows you're weak. But if you hold your ground, raise your arms higher, and make loud, firm noises, you may convince it that attacking you will come at a cost. Remember, even the strongest predator avoids unnecessary injury. A broken bone or damaged eye could mean starvation later. If you make the risk seem high enough, the tiger may walk away. The worst-case scenario. But what if it doesn't? What if the tiger makes contact? Then, the fight of your life begins. If a tiger attacks, fight back with everything you have. Go for the eyes, the nose, the face. These are the most sensitive areas. Use sticks, rocks, or even your fists. Shout, kick, bite. Do whatever you must. Survival at this stage is not about overpowering the tiger. You can't. It's about shocking it, creating hesitation, and buying even a few seconds for escape or rescue. There are stories of people who have done exactly this. In one case, a man in India fought off a tiger with nothing but a stick, holding on long enough for villagers to arrive with fire. In another, loud noises like car horns and firecrackers were enough to scare a tiger back into the forest. The lesson? Never surrender. Fight until you cannot fight anymore. Prevention. The best defense. Of course, the best way to survive a tiger attack is to avoid one in the first place. Avoid dawn and dusk. Tigers are most active during these times. Travel in groups. Tigers almost never attack groups of people. Make noise when moving through dense forests. Silence makes you look like prey. Be alert to signs. Fresh paw prints, claw marks on trees, or the remains of an animal kill are all warnings that a tiger is nearby. Villagers in tiger-prone areas of India carry firecrackers or drums when walking through forests, not as weapons, but as deterrents. Noise signals presence, and tigers prefer stealth. The psychology of survival. Surviving a tiger attack isn't only about physical actions, it's about controlling your mind. Humans are wired with a fight-or-flight response, flooding the body with adrenaline when danger appears. Most people choose flight. But against a tiger, that instinct is deadly. Survival demands something harder, overriding fear with control. By standing your ground, by showing calm, you are playing a psychological game with the predator. And sometimes, that's enough. Final truth. The truth is, most people who see a tiger in the wild will never be attacked. More often than not, the tiger chooses to vanish into the forest, silent as it appeared. But that silence is both a gift and a warning. Because in the jungle, the tiger decides your fate long before you even realize it's there. So if you ever find yourself face to face with a tiger, remember this. Do not run. Do not panic. Stand tall. Back away slowly. And if all else fails, fight with everything you have. Because in that moment, your survival depends not only on what the tiger does, but on how you respond when death itself is staring back at you.